It is truly an amazing molecule. I stumbled upon it by someone saying, hey, did you know about such and such? And I didn't. So I did my deep dive and was absolutely floored.
Yeah.
Absolutely floored, because it does things that none of the other agents can do. It just fills gaps that we needed to fill. It's incredibly good for preserving cellular function, which is what sperm needs, because they're in physiologically very stressful conditions. You know, that's just the way that it is. But in terms of what it does for us, and I won't go through everything, but I'll go through the highlights. So in the epigenetics category, it basically inhibits something called P300, then activates autophagy. So it is one of the strongest activators of autophagy that we have. Something unusual, because we have things that kind of do it a little bit, but not really as potently. So this is huge in our arsenal of autophagy. In the same category, what's kind of cool, so spermidine is a long positively charged chain, and it loves to sit in the negatively charged grooves of your DNA. So you have two grooves. It's a spirally staircase. We've all seen the Watson and Crick model, minor groove and the major groove. And the molecule spermidine loves to cozy itself in there in the grooves. It does is it sort of makes it more compact, and it protects it from outside damage. So there's studies where it protects it from thermal denaturation, protects it from radiation. And whereas there haven't been studies, I'm completely and utterly convinced it's going to protect it from glycation and other ations that you don't want. I sort of decided that this was sort of like bubble wrapping your DNA, just protects your DNA. And that is something we have not seen in any other molecular agents. I mean, magnesium will protect the quaternary structure of some things, but it doesn't protect your DNA per se the way spermidine does. So that is just one of the most miraculous things ever. My brain has to go through this list. Yes, it does stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis. Oh, here's a big one I'm missing. It actually helps with the mitochondrial transition pores. So mitochondrial transition pores are pores in the outside of the mitochondria that open more frequently with age, and they leak mitochondrial contents into the cell. It destroys the electrochemical gradient, and you get all the sort of cytotoxic stuff going out into your cell. And we don't know why it opens more with age. It just does. They normally do open and close, but they just open more as you get older. But spermidine actually helps to control that. And the only other thing that does that is metformin. The only drawback is that it's so pricey. Where was I? Yes, hair. It's so cool. It stimulates stem cells in the hair follicles. So it absolutely does help with hair. So I'm convinced by the time you you take your spermidine, you take your Aclonia cava, you're going to have the fullest head of hair ever.